the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Emancipation Proclamation. Think about the great American signatures that bent history. And Wednesday, Donald J. Trump added his own to the canon of our nation, signing his name on a rock under a helipad where no human being will ever see it again. We're in the middle of a war. The economy is in the middle of a ditch. And the President of the United States gathered the press corps on the South Lawn to autograph geology, a granite slab. Quote, very special stone, end quote. His signature flipped and sealed into the ground forever.
Tell me what to do. Okay. Good. That's pretty great, huh? Oh, that's good. Looks pretty good.
Very good.
I think we should use this side. We're using the wrong side. We're flipping it. What do you think? Can we use this? Is that good? I'll tell you what. That's good. Come on, Brett. Sign this. Anywhere you want. Better be under my name now. I'm only. The guys were showing me this. We were going to sign this privately and just put it in. I said, this is something I think the press should see. And I hope you liked it. It's going to be finished. What do you think?
And as you know, this helipad itself, it's got its own drama. $6 million plus $875,000 extra just to rush it in before an unnamed state visit. That's days after he invited Xi over from China. Crews worked around the clock all summer in the heat, installing this 100-foot granite presidential seal, and then they had to jackhammer it back out because Trump decided that the lawn had, quote, too much slope. The National Park Service calls that slope gradual. Marine One has landed on it for decades. But sure, Donald Trump saying, I felt it was too much slope, end quote. So now it's, quote, dead flat. And he told the workers, sorry to take an extra week and a half, but lifting it up was one of the best things we've ever done. The best things we've done. We put a man on the moon. But flat rocks? That's all you, Mr. President. And right now, that is just one of 18 major construction projects across Washington, costing over $1.2 billion. That 90,000 square foot ballroom that looks suspiciously more like a hole in the ground where the East Wing used to exist. The Kennedy Center, shut for 2 years, with the tarps still up, which he announced in a post calling it the new Trump Kennedy, Kennedy Center, end quote. Whoops. That Arc de Trump, the Presidential Walk of Fame, with insult plaques under Obama and Biden, paving the Rose Garden and installing Mar-a-Lago patio umbrellas, 200-foot flagpoles, and gold. Gold on everything. And this is normally the part where I would editorialize about Donald Trump's motives here, but I actually don't have to. Because he's the one who said it. Because in the same post where he talked about the Kennedy Center, Trump said this, I am doing the same thing to the United States of America, but only on a slightly larger scale. Yes, there it is. He is renovating the country into a Trump property to put his name on it. I've mentioned it before. Male dogs mark their territory, but at least those dogs don't send you a tax bill. Rome built aqueducts. And yet we are getting a slope-corrected helipad with an autograph sealed inside it. We are 18 projects deep, and the man is basically now a golden retriever with eminent domain, peeing on everything and even us. This is a man signing rocks, carving seals, stamping his name on an opera house, and bolting insults to the wall of the White House so that whoever comes next has to live inside a Trump monogram. So folks, $1.2 billion for marble, while your groceries are, well, through the roof. So tell me, what's the one thing that your town could have used even just a sliver of that money for? What is your town waiting on? What have they not been able to build? Schools, bridges, clinics, whatever. What is not getting built while Donald Trump is building a damn arch? And of course, nobody likes this crap. CNN's polls show that 58% of Americans are dissatisfied or flat out angry about this construction spree. And I've got to mention it. We all know the crown jewel of his beautification program so far, that reflecting pool, the one where his own Justice Department called botched to the tune of $14+ million. I've covered that circus with Janine Pirro. The pool turned colors, the cases fell apart, and yet somehow the same contractor still has a job. 18 projects, $1.2 billion, and zero of it benefits you. Hit the notification bell, because the corporate networks, they'll show the shiny ribbon cutting and the applause, but they'll skip the invoices. And somebody will be here to read you the invoices.